I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 83 of Raise the Hold. And this is a very special World Club Championship edition of the series. Now, since the last episode, you can see we've played 3 games. We first of all played Brighton. This was a comfortable win. We clocked off a little bit at 3-0, but it was Dele Alli, Walter Gonzalez, and Callum Mosley gave us a 3-0 lead. So we clocked off a little bit. Gomez actually got quite a good goal for Brighton, but it was a comfortable win and one that we deserved. Then we rounded out our group stage Champions League with the game against FC Copenhagen at home. Again, it was a good performance, a comfortable win. You can see it was Cameron Matt Molino and James Bree that got the goals for us. We rested a lot of key players. Hans Daly picked up another knock. I think we're going to have to call him sick note because he just keeps getting injured and it's beginning to get quite frustrating. Then we played Middlesbrough, went away to Middlesbrough, and we were poor in this game. We were very lucky to come away with the 3 points, and we actually could quite easily have lost the game had Middlesbrough put their chances away. You can see we got a goal just before half-time, which they equalised, but Cameron got the goal, and then right in stoppage time again, just like the Everton game, Walter Gonzalez rescued us. Instead of rescuing a point this time, he rescued all 3. But yeah, an undeserved win, but it was a win nonetheless. You can see this episode we're playing Chivas right now, Chivas Guadalajara of Mexico, of course, in the semi-final, and then if we win this, then we'll have a final against a Brazilian opponent who I think is supposed to be Fluminense, but is not called Fluminense. But let's have a look at the league table. You can see we are top of the league, 3 points now ahead of Liverpool, 7 ahead of Arsenal. So we're beginning to pull away, and it's looking as though it could become a 2-horse race between ourselves and Liverpool. Manchester United, they're coming back a little bit though. They've steadied themselves. You can see they're up to 5th. 25 points, but they're still, 13 points behind us. So I think we've waved goodbye to Manchester United this season, which is very good. So this is the team we're going with against Chivas. The big notable debutant, of course, in goal is David De Gea. We've been able to register him for this competition. I'm looking at this as more as a rehearsal if we want to try and perhaps sign him. His wages are absolutely ridiculous, like 270 grand a week. I'm not sure he's going to be that much better than Golini and worth that. But we'll give him a go since we're paying him anyway because, I forgot we couldn't register him in the Premier League squad. And we'll just see what happens. So De Gea in goal, Van Drongelen, Magnelli, Kone in defence, Mings and Stemenkovic down the wings, Lima and Dele Alli is playing in midfield. Luis Felipe's not quite fit yet for 90 minutes, so we'll give Dele Alli the game here, and if we make the final, we might put Felipe in for that. It's Roberts, Gonzalez, and Callum Mosley. Wilson is not fit. He's actually not even registered for the competition, so we're putting all our eggs not literally, but more or less in the Callum Mosley basket to play that poacher role. Let's hope he comes through for us. So there we go. I actually had no scout report for Guadalajara, so we have no idea how they're going to play. So we can see that you're seeing it the first as I do. So more or less mirroring us, just with their sort of countering Roberts with Pineda. Is that? I guess you'd pronounce that. Yeah. So let's see what's going to happen. I have no idea how they're going to play. I have no idea anything. So it'll be interesting. We'll have to adapt as we go. Rebrov says do it for the fans. All right, let's do that. That has tended to work for us in the past. Some calm faith. And let's see how we go here. I believe it's taking place in Qatar, the tournament, so not sure what stadium we're in. No doubt it's a legacy of the World Cup that was held there. Although I think actually in the game it ended up being held in Australia for some reason, which maybe is Football Manager trying to preempt what could end up happening in real life. Before we go any further, too, I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing. We've had quite a few. Oh, it's a red card. Kone, what have you done? What an idiot. Anyway, thank you, subscribers. It is much appreciated. That was absolutely moronic, though. Okay, so we have a full bench. It's early, isn't it? We've got to take Paddy Roberts off. The reason we take Patrick Roberts off is he doesn't have a defensive duty. Our strikers mark the fullbacks getting forward. So that's why we take him off, because there's no actual defensive duty linked to him. Third minute of the game. What a moron. Well, this could turn out to be a one-game episode, couldn't it? All right, let's not think like that, though. I'm sure we can do this. Raul Gonzalez, of course, is our Uruguayan defender. A bit like De Gea, he can't be registered in the Premier League squad due to foreign player limits. But he's quite good. He's a Uruguayan international, and I think he's someone that will look to make a bigger part of the squad. Stemenkovic in for Gonzalez. He couldn't quite get a cross or a shot away. Can we keep the pressure on here? We can. Well done, Magnanelli. Lima. Can he find a pass? He can out for Mings. This is looking good. Can he get across into the box? He can, but there's no one there for it. Dele Alli wins that back nicely. Lima, first time out to Stemenkovic. This is good. Can Stemenkovic take on his man? Can he find a cross? Can he find a cross? Go on. It's back post. Gonzalez! Really, really good from Stemenkovic. He's such a weapon for us down that right wing, isn't he? If we could just get Hans Daly to, well, be fit as much as anything. If we have two guys that are quick and can dribble like that, cross the ball like that, we would be absolutely potent, wouldn't we? Especially if we get someone with the leap of Jordan Cameron in the middle as well, that leap and strength and heading ability. There could literally be no stopping us. And we're already European champions, so it's scary what could happen. But, you know, I'm losing faith in Hans Daly's ability to be fit as much as anything else. All right, Gonzalez holding the ball up here. This is okay. We are a man down, and we're going to be a man down for a long time here. So the more we can keep the ball, the better. If they've lost it there, though. That's not good. We're going to get countered. Magnanelli's there. That's fine. Back to Mings. Can we build again? Mings in for Dele Alli. I'm wondering if we should switch Dele Alli to an advanced playmaker from his box-to-box role. Stemenkovic, can he find a cross? He can. Callum Mosley! Oh, it's going to be a penalty goal! Gonzalez has tucked it in, but I think it would surely have been a penalty if he hadn't, because Callum Mosley was taken out. Look at that. Well, maybe the defender got the ball, but that's okay. 10 men. We only need 10 men. All right, let's try and build on this now. Look, even though we've only got 10 men, we are absolutely dominating the ball. All right, not another corner. It is a corner. Magnanelli takes it. Gonzalez across for... Oh, just couldn't quite fall to Dele Alli there. Surprised Magnanelli's taking the corners. He's not the best in the air, certainly leap-wise. He's more of a pacey defender, so we're not losing too much in that sense. Dele Alli whips his foot around. Dele Alli channeling his inner Stemenkovic there. What a cross that was. And once again, look at this. This could easily be Stemenkovic, couldn't it? Run to the byline, gets his foot around a cross. And Walter Gonzalez is an absolute beast at the near post, isn't he? Anything that comes in like that, he puts it away more often than not. That's a really good goal. That's 2-0, and this is starting to look decent, isn't it? Magnanelli knocks it down. Raul Rodriguez, his first goal for the club, 2 goals in 2 minutes with 10 men. This is a riot. What a performance this has been. I tell you what, we might not need Kone ever again. I just gave him a new contract too, I think. He's on pushing 100 grand a week and goes and celebrates it by a 2-footed lunge in the second minute. We don't even know if the guy is any good yet, do we? Because he has not been tested. Let's see what Ali can do here. It's a nice ball in for Gonzalez. Can he find another pass? He just ran into a bit of an alleyway there. But that's okay. 3-0. I cannot believe this. I was really, really fearing this game when we got that red card. Ali down again to Gonzalez. Cross to Mosley. Oh, off the bar. Was it, or was it a save? It was off the bar. Unlucky for Callum Mosley. If we're looking subs here, maybe to rest players, Magnanelli on the free kicks again. I'm surely I haven't said that to happen. Dele Alli, there's 4-0. It's too easy, isn't it? It's an embarrassment, really. Perhaps we should go down to 9 men and see if they can make a contest of it. Dele Alli, it's a bit of a scrappy goal, but he's whacked that in the top corner. He's taken it well once it's fallen to him. That's 4-0. It's only the first half. We're down to 10 men, and there appears to be no stopping us. We might see about resting players, Stemenkovic and Mings. We've already had to make a sub, though, so we can't go too silly. I'm wondering... Yeah, because they get through a lot of work, and I think they are possibly our 2 most valuable players in that we can't really replace them. We have other strikers who can score goals for us. We have other defenders. We have other midfielders. We don't really have anyone of the quality of Mings and Stemenkovic to get down the wings. We're very pleased with that. Adama Kone, a bit of an assertive you moron. And then we'll just get back out there. We don't want to take this for granted because there is still 45 minutes to play, but, I think we can pop the champagne, let's say. We can start singing our songs as we are surely going to the World Club Championship final. Ball comes in. Mings, is that a penalty? It is a penalty. This is a chance for 5. It's a chance for a Walter Gonzalez hat-trick. Let's not forget, he got a hat-trick in the Champions League final last season. Now he has a chance to add a hat-trick, albeit only a semi-final, but in the World Club Championship. What can he do? Mr. Gonzalez, score! Hat-trick! 2 minutes into the second half, the goal spree continues. This could be any. Imagine what we would have done with 11 men if we had Patrick Roberts in there running at their defence as well. This really could have been anything. 18 shots on goal to their 1, 10 on target to their 0. I think it might be time to rest Stemenkovic and to rest Tyrone Mings. I mean, I'd say I'm worried about an injury and going down to 9 men, but we seem to only get better. Now, Josh Crampton has to come on because, as I said, Hans Daly is injured, which means that Josh Crampton's the next left back in line right now. We have a few others that are currently out on loan. Alex, I don't know if he's injured, but he's not in the squad, mainly because I think we're going to sell him. He's a foreign player. If we sell him, take him out of the squad, that then makes room for Raul Gonzalez, which obviously I think that helps. We need that central defensive cover, I think, more than we needed at left back because we do have a few good left backs. We have fewer good centre backs in reserve. We have the likes of Mitchell, who's not a bad defender, but not particularly good at passing. Gonzalez is a little bit more of an all-rounder. And of course, Ahmed Zovic as well, who we can play sort of anywhere in a defensive role, but be it midfield or defence. All right, Dele Alli. What we don't want is for Ali to get himself sent off here because we could use him in the final, couldn't we? Out to Bree. Gonzalez. Can he find Callum Mosley in the box? He's back posted to Crampton. Oh, he has been threatening to score a goal, mostly worldies too, but he just cannot get his name on the score sheet for us. I was saying to it at the episode, I want to actually sincerely thank everybody who's been subscribing. We've cracked 250. We're a quarter of the way to my goal. I'd really like to try and get to 1,000 by the end of the year. That means that I can start to monetize and look to get better equipment and improve the channel further beyond my current means. So thank you for everyone who's been subscribing. I do really appreciate it. But there we go, 5-0 in the World Club Championship semi-final with 10 men. What a performance that is. Very good performance. Don't let it get to your heads. I think that might actually be needed because we do have the semi-final coming up. We'll just tell Gonzalez passionately, well done, son. And on we go. There we go. Aston Villa win despite the red card. We're in the World Club Cup final. I'm going to fine him for that. I'm actually going to fine him because that was moronic. Classy Gonzalez. He was a beast in front of goal as always. And wait right there and we'll come back for the final. Okay, welcome back for the final. We're playing Greece, apparently. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's supposed to be Fluminense, but I could be anybody. I don't know. Now, this is the team we're going for in what the game... It's not our biggest game, is it? Because the Champions League means more, but we could be world champions here officially. So it's De Gea in goal again. Van Drongelen, Magnanelli, and Raul Rodriguez comes in. He keeps his spot in place of Kone, who is, of course, suspended. Mings and Stemenkovic down the wings. Lima, and we're going to go with Ali again in midfield in that box-to-box role. We have Felipe on the bench if we need him. Paddy Roberts, we know he's fresh, so we'll keep him up in the attacking playmaker role with Gonzalez and Callum Mosley. Again, leading the line. Callum, I just have a feeling he's going to get some goals for us this game. All right, so we can see the way they're lining up, different to how the scouts predicted, which is not great, but very, very defensive in midfield. We're going to have to play with width. We might even have to look to exploit the wings. We'll see how the game develops. Rebrov says pick up where we left off. I'm going to go with the fans again. We're favourites. Give the fans a performance. Some calm, we have faiths. Try and keep everyone motivated but calm. And let's go win a world championship, guys. Here we go. If we can, get to the third minute with 11 men, then we're doing okay, aren't we? Incidentally, Chivas ended up getting third place. They won that third place playoff on penalties after a 0-0 draw against the team that Greece here beat 2-0. So based on that alone, we beat the team with 10 men 5-0 that beat the team that these guys beat. We should be favourites. We should be okay here, but football is football. Anything can happen. Here's Dele Alli. So we don't want to, as I said, in the semi-final, we don't want to count chickens here, but we'll estimate the chickens because we should be okay. And they've had a decent start. They've had more of the ball. You can see by their formation that they're going to try and keep it tight, aren't they? So we've just got to be aware of that. Patient. If I can get a highlight to try and see how narrow they're playing, we might look to exploit the flanks because we know Staminkovic and Mings have some pace that can get in behind. There's a good ball over to Mings. Can Mings find a teammate in the box? It's Gonzalez! Oh, straight at the keeper. He was such excellent form in that first game. How old is Julio Cesar now? 37 and still going strong. I thought he was 37 5 years ago. He was a really good keeper in his day, wasn't he? Especially at Inter. I always really, well, not always, but I did really rate him when he was playing for Inter. All right, more encouragement. Not quite creating much here, are we? Let's, just before half-time, let's just, where do we want to go here? Exploit the flanks. Let's just try and see if we can get around the outside of them. They've had more of the ball. They're keeping it well. They did have a team when I looked at their scouts scouting report before. They're not the old players. They're all sort of the other side of 30, but they're not bad at passing the ball. But they do lack pace. So we'll see how we go here. But that's not the best. We might have to give it. We haven't been bad though. We have been the better team. Maybe just a calm. We're not pleased. We'll give Tyrone Mings. There's more to come from him. And I think we'll just get back out there. We don't need to panic yet. We didn't really expect another 5-0, did we? The final was never going to be that easy. But like I say, we should be winning this game. Let's see if we can get a kickoff highlight. It's gone for a corner. It has gone for a corner. Does this lead to anything? No, it does not. The corner from the other side, though. Roberts knocks it in. Easily defended. Can we get onto that? No, we're going to be counter-attacked. It's not good. Not good. The estimate of the chickens may have been wrong. Van Drongelen. Oh, no. Oh, good. De Gea. That's worth 110 grand a week for the last however many weeks we've been paying him, isn't it? He looks nervous. Excellent. Let's go with a demand more here. This game is just starting to walk past us a little bit. I'm not sure, just nice encouragement is the way to go here. All right, corner. Paddy Roberts knocks it in. It again, too easily defended. We're not challenging for the balls there. Dele Alli takes it down nicely. Can he get to the byline? He gets out. He gets a shot in. That's there for Gonzalez! Walter Gonzalez, he did his best to miss it. He took his time. He almost tripped over it. But in the end, it has been bundled over the goal line. I'm not sure the shot was on there, but look at this. He's got there eventually, but we will take that all day long. I think Ali probably should have maybe taken it on another step and looked for the cross, but it's in the back of the net. That's all that matters, and we are away. Paddy Roberts is not having his best game. Can we defend this free kick? They're just going to play with it for a bit. Can we get in front of that shot, please? It's not good defending. De Gea not looking the best. Rodriguez is there to put it behind. We might just give it a concentrate if we can. No, we can't just yet. All right, we need to defend this corner. We've got Magnanelli there. He does. It hasn't been cleared properly, though. Can we stop the cross coming in? Doria. It's like a who's who of old Brazilian the Brazilian league. I think Doria's Brazilian. Lima's done well there, though. He's on a yellow. So they're coming at us now. I might just need to check their formation and just see if they have. Gonzalez has won that back nicely. It's gone up to Mosley. Mosley over the top for Roberts into the back of his head. Roberts, what are you doing? He's won it back, though. Staminkovic. We've got to have men forward here. We've got so much more pace than they do. He's gone over the top for Gonzalez. Gonzalez, surely. Gonzalez! Oh, just straight at the keeper. We have the corner. Can we give them a concentrate now? We still can't give them a concentrate. Corner comes in. Roberts, no, again, it's just too easily defended at that near post. They're going to look to counter us again. We should have this covered. As I said, we've got so much more pace than they do. But they're getting men forward quickly. Van Drongelen's done really, really well there. He's knocked it up for Gonzalez. It's a bit like a tennis game right now. It's end-to-end. Let's just stop and have a look. They are still playing the same way. We can now give them a concentrate. Paddy Roberts isn't having his best game. I think we might look to take him off. We have Luis Felipe. We can bring Luis Felipe on. We can play him as a deep-lying playmaker. We can put Dele Alli up top there. We just need to make sure we're telling Felipe not to run with the ball because he's not that good at doing it. Callum Mosley, again, he just hasn't quite got into this tournament, has he? I don't necessarily think he's done that much wrong. I think he just maybe hasn't had a chance. We haven't seen him in any highlights, so it's difficult to be too critical of him. Another corner. Felipe takes this one. Knocks it in. That's a better looking one, but again, they head it away. It's gone for Ali. Can he find a pass? He can to Lehman. We've got Magnanelli up there. Magnanelli, that's a goal! I didn't know he was capable of doing that, and if that is the goal that is going to win us the World Club Championship, it is worthy of it, isn't it? It is worthy of any game in the world. Look at that. That's in our Goal of the Season competition at the end of this season. Without a doubt, that's going to be one of the 4 we can vote for. What a stunning strike. All right, so let's now just start and wind this game down a little bit, I think. We might just... We'll keep exploring the flanks. What we'll do is we'll stay on feet, we'll be more disciplined, we'll stick to positions, lower the tempo, we'll just go back to standard. We'll leave it at that. Then our fullbacks, we'll just look to sit them a little bit more. We don't need to have attacking fullbacks at this point. We can just look at starting to close this game out. We'll give it a second. We'll start and make some time-wasting subs. We have 2 subs to go. So the first one we're going to do, given that he's on a yellow card, is it's going to be Ahmed Zovic on for Lima. We're going to drop him back in. We're going to drop Dele Alli back in as well. We'll just look to play Ahmed Zovic as a... What do we want to play him as? We could play him as a deep-lying playmaker. No, let's not stuff around with it. Let's just go a defensive midfielder. Let's not complicate things. We'll just look to put Dele Alli as box-to-box. That's one time-wasting sub out of the way. And then I'm tempted to maybe just save this last one until the very last throws of stoppage time, which we're getting to now. And then, with the game more or less in the bag, well, let's bring Josh Crampton on. Bring one of the kids on. One of the Academy guys. And again, because we do have new subscribers, I'm trying to name Academy regens after you guys. So if you do want to have an Academy prospect named after you, leave me a comment, drop me a line on Facebook at Aussie Villain, and I can definitely look at doing that. Speak of the devil, Josh Crampton throws the ball in. It's the last throws. I think we are about to be crowned world champions any second now. Can Mosley cap it off with a goal? No, he can't. It's fallen for Dele Alli. Referee just prolonging their agony. But this is over. They're not scoring 2 goals in the time that remains. We are world champions, guys. Congratulations. I give everyone permission to crack a beer in Villa's honour, and let's celebrate. There it is. World champions. That's our 3rd trophy of the year. That means we're halfway there. We have the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, well, not quite halfway there. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, and European Champions League defence to come. But 3 out of 3 so far. Let's give them a passionate congratulations. And that done, we will now be back in a few days to play Crystal Palace. So this is going to be one that that could be our slip up in our undefeated season, couldn't it? But there we go. We lift the World Club Championship. Nice 3.8 mil in the bank. And bish bash bosh. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed that, a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. We'll be back next episode. We'll come back. It was going to be Arsenal and Liverpool. We'll show the Carabao Cup because Liverpool is second in the league. So that's going to be a really, really good game. Arsenal, of course, are third. So that'll be next time. But for now, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you then. Take care.